Alright. So, looks like we're all set here. Took a little longer, of course, with Corinne, given that we had some bad luck with Ritorana and Rabanastor. But we are now ready to begin our final part of today's Final Fantasy XIV 5th Anniversary webcast in support of the Children's Miracle Network. We'd certainly encourage you guys to click on the link that I posted in the chat to make a donation to the Children's Miracle Network. If you are unable to or know someone who can make a donation, I'd encourage you to come and let them know what's going on by sharing on social media, on Discord, or any other way you have of sharing information online to let other people know that, hey, there's this special event stream that's going on right now, and it's all for charity. And I'd certainly encourage you guys to help support it in any way you can. Any donation will be greatly appreciated and certainly encouraged. So yeah, we're here to begin our 5th and final part of our Final Fantasy XIV 5th Anniversary stream. And so I've chosen, if you've been watching throughout the duration of the day, you'll know that I've had my characters start at various places that I feel are synonymous with those particular characters. With my original Warrior of Light, EDSS, the starting point was over at Gridania in front of the Carline Canopy, the original starting point for a Lancer, who eventually goes on to become a Dragoon. Then for Mathia, we had him over at... You know what? I actually don't remember where we had Mathia. Holy cow, I can't even remember where Matthias started. Oh, I feel so stupid. Oh, I am feeling so stupid right now. Oh yeah, that's right, he started in Old Da because of the Rising. He was in Old Da because of the Rising. And we took the opportunity to see that and got the opportunity to experience a very unique way on how Magitech armor can be operated. That was without question one of the most unique ways to implement it I've ever seen. Then we took a journey over to Costa del Sol, where Our Lady of the Special Events, Rika Sasaki, was chilling out after the Moonfire Fair had packed up enough town. And then she went on to clear the content that she needed to do in Heavensward. And then for Corinne, the current Warrior of Light, we had her begin over at Rhalgar's Reach, the main base for the Alamegan Resistance, where, of course, if anything can be said about Stormblood that I think has really stood out more than anything else, it would be the prominent role of the female characters, from Lise to from Lise to Fordola to like Corinne herself, Tataru, Yotsuyu. Like, there have been Alice as well. Like, there have been so many prominent involvements for female characters in Stormblood, and it's really was and has been the opportunity for the female character to shine, which is why I'm really glad I chose Corinne to be my Warrior of Light for Stormblood. And I think it really worked perfectly. It worked out so well the way it did. So now we've come to the end of our journey, and we're here at a place that is within Stormblood territory. You may not recognize it right away, but it is a place that's home to a particular group of people. It is located in the Ruby Sea, quite literally, and it was the launching point for the start of the game's initial side dungeon. And it was from there that we met the people there, and we discovered that a princess was in danger, so we had to come and go to get her rescued. Only to discover that the princess was not actually a princess at all, but a doppelganger. It was definitely one of the more unique stories of Stormblood, and one that I definitely enjoyed. And so when I was thinking about last year, when I made the change for this particular character, I originally started them out as one thing, but recently changed them to another, because last year I had a character created, and the character's main purpose was strictly to get to the level 30 to take part in the Moonfire Fair in 2016 so that I could have a full set of 5 go-go posing rangers. Well, that has since come and gone, of course, and I was really thinking about what if I took this person and then decided to make them the new Warrior of Light. Well, that is definitely something that I decided that I would do, so I ultimately changed the character's look and name, and ultimately created something that has now gotten to the point where, as far as main story is concerned, they're almost equal now with Mathia and Corinne. They only need to really do one more significant challenge in order to stand on equal footing with them. The thing is, of course, we need to still grind them up more. And you won't be able to see much of that grinding as we go along, because I'll be continuing to focus for the foreseeable future on webcasts with Mathia and Corinne. But trust me, when the new expansion comes out, obviously you will see this character a lot, because they will be officially accepting the torch as my Warrior of Light for 2019 to 21 for the new expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. So, I think we've left you guys here waiting in suspense long enough. Are you ready to meet the Warrior of Light for 2019? Because yeah, I know we've kept you guys waiting, but yeah, I think it's time that you got the answer to our little mystery that I gave you a few months ago on who it would be. Would it be yellow, orange, or purple? What colors would be worn by the Warrior of Light? Well, the answer is revealed now. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play Warrior of Light for Let's Play Novaura Autism. The male Reign Aura Shinji Okuri. This is our new Warrior of Light for 2019 to 21 for the next expansion. And it is my... I thought that this made perfect sense to choose an Aura as the Warrior of Light for next year. Given that I felt that with Corinne being an Elezen, and the places in Ishgard being primarily home to Elezen, I felt that with Corinne, it made sense to have that feeling of passing the torch, but also keeping it with a sense of remembering where you've come from as well. And with Corinne being an Elezen going into Stormblood, I thought that it made perfect sense to have her be the Warrior of Light. And so when Stormblood comes and goes, and the next expansion comes out, obviously it makes sense for the most recent race to be introduced into this game, the Aura, be represented in a similar capacity. Given that we've been able to come to a place like this, Suino Sato, which is of course home to Princess Kurenai, her caretaker Shiosai over here, and of course the most well-known Aura that we've met to this point, Lady Ugiri, who has represented Doma and her shinobi very proudly as basically the bodyguard of Lord Hien. So having an Aura take the torch in 2019 and go to brand new land for the next expansion, I thought made all the sense in the world. So it will be Shinji Okuri who will accept the mantle of Warrior of Light for 2019 to 21. So, since we are going to be continuing this journey tonight with him, we are going to, of course, slip him into Dragoon gear, where he is currently at item level 343. But yeah, we do need to build up on the gear a little more, and I don't know if there is a merchant here who does... Oh, maybe there is. Yeah, I think we may have found the merchant and mender. Yeah, right here. At least I think you are able to do mending also. No, I can't mend from you. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's not something that's available to you here. So why don't we change locations? Sparkling wine. Yeah, just don't get drunk before this is all over there, Elizabeth. Hey there, Kojin. Mend my armor. There we go. So now, let's make our way over to the Doman Enclave. Because we have a task that we need to do. And that task will involve us going to meet with representatives from the Guardian Empire for a crucial and important prisoner exchange. So now that we've arrived, we're gonna go ahead and make our way onto land as soon as we point ourselves in the correct direction. But yeah, a place like this is definitely feeling like home for... And so yeah, that's the CanCon, so I want to go over to the other side. I'll take your word for it there. Hello there, Brandon. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So as we're making our way over to where this is going to take place, a reminder that this is our Final Fantasy XIV 5th anniversary webcast in support of Children's Miracle Network. We certainly encourage you to make it a point to click on the link posted in chat to make a donation. If you are not able to do so but know someone who can, please let them know what's going on by use of social media or Discord and encourage them to come join the webcast, click the link, and make a donation to Children's Miracle Network. So now we gotta get over this way, and for those of you wondering, I've been running with Shinji here non-stop for the last few months, getting him up to this point. And so because of that, I do not have all the Aetherite or Aether Currents unlocked. So we're old schooling this. We're huffing it over to the Glittering Basin. Do people really pay attention to that there, Emily? Is that something that because I've never received any comments from anyone on anything that I've done with my character as far as on the official Final Fantasy XIV website, unless you're referring to a fan site or something. Well, I will say this much. I was not going to choose the Rogadin or the Lalafell. Like, I felt like those two races are the polar extremes. I feel like any of the other races is, like, in the right balance. Your party's assembled then? Aye, ready for what lies ahead, I trust. Lest there be any confusion, though. The tower across the water is to be the scene of the exchange. That, and whatever else Asahi has planned. But regardless of the ambassador's intentions, we will bring our people home. Yugiri, you are to evacuate the conscripts at the first sign of trouble. Yes, my lord. We, meanwhile, shall cover the escape and lend what support we can. Your ship awaits you at the customs loading docks. She will see you safely home. Then all stand ready to play their part. Come, let us be about it. And so away we go. Hey there, Asahi. Yeah, we're back. You can see here Shinji walks with a bit of a swagger to him. So we meet again.
At last, the hour has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first step on the road to peaceful coexistence.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are. Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion. Welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Oh yes, we were there, Yotsuyu. Hello there.
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting Viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish!
Oh, is that so?
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting Viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
Yeah, exactly.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling.
Oh, why's that?
All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos himself.
Yeah, look at that ugly grin.
I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken.
Well, we'll see about that. Yeah, remember the little trinket?
This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Yeah. Surprise! Not actually provisions. Yeah, they weren't actually provisions.
What
They were
has she
meant for
done?
something else.
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
Oh, not yet there, Elizabeth. Especially not before what she does next. Yeah, blackout. And emerging from this blackout is an eclipse, followed by something worse than an eclipse. Well, in other words, she's a great villain. If you can't stand her, that makes her a good villain. Two-Face has arrived. Yeah. Go talk to your shocked people.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
But Ambassador!
Yeah, he's just so shocked, like, what was this all about?
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
As you command.
And away the cowards run. Leaving us to deal with this.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
Yeah. Yeah. Leave us to me.
Against such a foe, I would be more hindrance than help. The field is yours.
Thank you. Trust me, I can do this.
We will
Hopefully.
withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
Yeah. Be on your way, guys.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours.
Indeed.
But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty?
I can show you.
I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker and fail. Come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorman. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
I'll do whatever I can to prevent that from happening. Yeah, ready to dance? I just hope I meet the item requirements. I do meet the item requirement, right? Yes, I do. By 8 points. Fine with me, let's go. Fine with me, let's go. But yeah, if she irritates you that much, that means they got a good villain. Because that's the point of a movie or a video game or a TV show, is that if the villain grinds your gears, then the people who created them are doing something right. But yeah, we already have 4 DPS. We just need 2 willing tanks and healers who want to put themselves on the line here. And everything is where I want it to be. Water. So we're waiting for our queue to go up. Just a reminder that this is, of course, our Final Fantasy XIV 5th anniversary stream in support of Children's Miracle Network. We'd encourage you to click on the link in the chat to make a donation to support Children's Miracle Network here today. If you are unable to or know someone who can, we'd encourage you to let them know what's going on by sharing this event here on social media or on Discord or any other means that you can to let people know what's going on, and encourage them to Make a donation today to support the Children's Miracle Network. So you have followed the story up to this point there, Elizabeth? Like you followed the Let's Play? Well, I'm sure it was there, Elizabeth. I'm sure it is. Well, thanks for that, Elizabeth. Yeah, just chilling out for a while. Oh, you want to come along? Thanks, Dolsanth. You've had my back a lot today. Thank you so much. Yeah, you've had my back a lot here tonight, Dolsanth. Thank you. And what would that be? As we welcome Nicole Bordelot, new viewer to the channel. Welcome to Let's Play Novaura Autism. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us this evening. Oh yes, enlighten us with your riddle there, Miss Nicole. If it's what I think it is, I'm pretty sure that given what I'm currently playing as, if it's what I think it is, it'll be a feeling of not shocked at all. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had the opportunity to play this one. Yeah, let's step up to confront Tsukiyomi. Yeah, of course she still has her big-ass pipe. Alright, and it begins. Oh wow, no one's over 40,000. As far as the DPS is concerned, so we'll be in a bit of a challenge here. What's with people having issues with the today? That happened earlier too. It's like, screw the mouse, use a controller. It's not like they're that hard to find. It's not like they're that hard to find. Well, we've already started there, and if we drop out, we end up taking a 30-minute penalty, and we don't want to do that to you guys. Just start. But you're a healer. You're just as needed as Ilsanth is here. Anyway, I'm ready to roll there, tanks. The other healer's encouraging you to get started, so you might as well just do so. Yeah, let me at her! Yeah, let me at her! You must be defeated and we must move on.
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
I'm gonna hope that's wrong. That's a false statement. See how this goes. Yeah, your first time to see the Warrior of Light of next year in action, and it's at Passion's Luminous against Tsukiyomi of all people.
Your end is near.
Oh, really? Well, thankfully I was able to avoid that by following the pattern. Thankfully I worked it out and the pattern worked out fine. Yeah, as long as we keep getting crit hits, that's fine by me. Time for her to go a little smoke at us. Alright, go get and kill it.
Beg for mercy.
Oh. Oh, we're not gonna attack the other haze? Yeah, we kinda need to because it is on an enrage timer. It is kind of an enrage timer.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
And so here's where she goes into red mode. This way. Right, get her. And him, too. Yeah, hold her still. Pile in. Get these down as much as we can. Need a little push, I got it for you right here. This way. Taken down. Oh, keep going. Alright. And now Xenos. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the blood continuing. Alright, get it. Yeah, burn it down as much as you can. Keep going and don't stop. And there we go. Yes, you must survive. Follow the crescent moon.
Darkness blooms the spider lily.
From mortal heights, I rise on you. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Okay, yeah, the flip is going back and forth between black and white here. I know you have to change over at certain points.
Beg them.
Oh! Yeah, that hurt. Shouldn't you be...
Shine petals pale.
Well, they shouldn't be doing your smoke thing, but I guess we have to wait until a little later for that.
Whoa.
Leave. Cleave right into us.
Beg them.
Let's leave. Now there's only King Computers alive.
Whoa.
Now, way to turn that into a tank.
Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
At least we're close to a healer limit break. And just in time for Midnight Haze. Just in time for Midnight Haze.
Your end is near.
Come on, go down, go down. Got it, got it. Dead, dead. Noble sacrifice. Noble sacrifice to keep the Midnight Haze and Haze at bay. But I don't know if there's enough CPS to get it down. There is not.
No. Not yet. Not yet.
Now all we can do is watch.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Tsugimi goes into the lunacy phase of the battle. Summoner, I don't know where you think you're running. Yeah, congrats, you almost got yourself killed. I guess I'm chilling out for a while. Time to raise.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Okay, this is fine. And then run to the middle. Let's stay out of this. Stay out of this. Because, yeah, that was gonna chase me and I was gonna die. Thank you for the limit break.
Whoa.
Yeah, they chased it into me. go. And I still took a hit somehow. Here, have this.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Oh, they all ran over there. This could be a problem. Yeah, that actually could have been worse. That actually could have been worse. Sadly though, we are down a healer and 2 DPS. Oh, now we're down a tank. Gotta run over here. And then run over here. And of course that's the whole screen, so I can't do anything about that. Oh!
I'll grind you under my heel!
Run over this way. Now going forward. You can do it, guys. You can do it, healers. There you go. There you go. There we go. That's much better. That's much better.
Whoa!
Oh, over here, over here, over here. And forward. And then to the side. Hold on there, guys.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Over here. Forward. Second win, second win. Oh, I'm not gonna make it! And neither did half of us. Yeah, that's gonna set us back a while. Yeah, we only have her to half. Yeah, people are just running either too late or too soon on for AoE and dying on it. In any event, we're starting over. There's no way we can recover this.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Because yeah, eventually it's going to get to that point, and from there it's pretty much done. Yeah, there was no way to deal with that. No. Yeah, as in no. Yeah, was someone already waiting that long to say, let's just give up after one try? Because yeah, I've had to deal with greater adversity than this today, as far as challenges are concerned. If you don't like it, drop. You have to be aware of what you're doing at all times here. when you guys are. I don't think the lead tank wants to tank. They're probably the one who wanted to vote abandoned. Oh man. Yeah, it's never easy when you have 4 DPS who just barely meet the item level requirements.
Oh,
take it upon yourself.
It's going to be a long night.
At this pace, it could be true. Even though that might be the case, want to get our new Warrior of Light suit to be at the same point as Corinne and Messiah.
Your end is near.
Yeah, forced to take one or the other. Yeah, that's never good when you're forced to take one or the other. Yeah, down right as soon as he got back up. It's not the game, your timing sucks. Why am I attacking? Yeah, in front of, not behind.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
And knockout. And so back to the land of the red. Alright, bring it on. Trying as quickly as we can. This way. Heartful Wild won't save you now. We'll see about that. Yeah, also, yeah, why are we not bringing them all together? That does seem like a good idea. Yeah, forgive me for this thing, but it does seem like a good idea. Launch that at you. Let's get you down. And there we go. And then Xenos. And where's our intervention? There we go. Overwhelm the guy. this. Alright, there we go. Behind.
In darkness lives the spider lily.
From mortal height, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Watch those crazy sleeves. Yeah, I can still try.
Take them.
I was like, where are you aiming that?
Gleaming night's
Yeah, that was the best.
shine ever sail.
Go. One. Twice. Let's get ready.
Beg them.
Oh crap. Yeah, that was gonna hurt. Yeah, that was gonna hurt.
Suffused with
Yeah, I won't
night,
be able to use triple
I
break
shall
that.
prevail.
Yeah, blow. Oh, jeez.
Your
Why are you
end
making me choose? Because I have to run away! Killed in the attempt. Too much of a split. This is gonna hurt.
In sunless gloom, black tendrils trail.
There was no unity on that at all. Now all we can do is just watch on helplessly.
No, not yet. Not yet. I'll grind you under my heel.
Yeah, run over and share the damage. Oh no! Well, thankfully I'm in the middle of the ride, so this does not affect me. Thankfully I'm unaffected. Oh.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh, really? Yeah, I just did that so wrong. I did that so wrong. I followed that badly.
Whoa!
Over here. Then over here. And then go over here. Oh, not on me. Yeah, not on me. Much as I appreciate that.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Again? Stop talking to me with this shit. Let me take this power before I die. I didn't die. Yeah, somehow I didn't die. Okay, over here. This way. I don't know why the Rose sisters are being defiant.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Well, it's gonna be a long way to go. Myself alive at least. Or try to. Oh, that was close. That was close. And now it's dead.
What?
Yeah, one person dies and one person comes back to life, another person dies right after. Yeah, the Rose sisters are just awful in this fight. Yeah, the petals on these roses are wilting.
I'll grind you under my heel!
Yeah, we'll have 6 people, maybe. But yeah, there's no unity here. I think it's because the people alongside me who are all under 40,000 on DPS are here as new players.
What?
It's the only logical explanation of this. I want him to take the damage. I'd like to try not to, but yeah. It's clearly obvious the party was not equipped for this. So we'll try it again. Yeah, DPS was too low. Too many new people. Not gonna get it done most of the time. So yeah, we're still waiting on a win. Still waiting to get the clear. Ugh. Yeah, hopefully we can get the successful group this time around. It would be nice. Oh, hey there, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, thanks so much for coming back to join us again. Yeah, we're just waiting on an opportunity to get a rematch here. Ugh. Well, yeah, we're hoping that we can make that happen right now. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we didn't get exactly a really good group last time. So it would be nice. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, I just hope they don't leave us waiting too long because, of course, we want to get our new character through. Yeah, I want to beat her so badly. It'd be nice to actually do that. I know how hard and frustrating this was the first time I got it. But at least I was able to beat it within about an hour or so on the first time I attempted it. Alright, attempt number 2. Okay, DPS is higher. Both tanks are over 60,000. We still gotta get through this in one piece. I've got the battle litany all ready to go if you guys are. Go forward and let's make this happen. Got my gas. Put on the gas pedal. I already wanna rev it up.
Oh, it's going to be a long night.
Go.
Whoa.
See how much we can do here. Yeah, we'll know what our pace is when we see how everyone gets through.
Your end is near.
Ah! Always gets conveniently pointed. Always gets conveniently pointed. Seriously, how are we supposed to avoid that? It's a miracle I'm even standing right now. It's a miracle I'm even standing right now. Alright, run after the midnight haze. What I need yet.
Beg them!
Okay, now get the rest of it. There we go.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
See, our DPS is definitely better. Because we're about 5% better than we were before with the other group. It's just a matter of actually seeing it through to the end. Let's go after the nasty parents. Once, not quite. As quick as we can. This is not going to make any time. We do have them stacked up here, right? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, got it. Now, Wasahi. We'll get you down. Can. Now Xenos. That would be right there, LJ. Let me get this off. Yeah, that's twice now. Twice now that we got held in suspended animation for so long that I lost my beloved dragon. This is to the end, guys. Alright. Aura. Rain Aura. That goes the... Oh, that. Now...
In dark
go.
is the spider lily.
From mortal heights, I rise anew. Suffused with night, I shall
We got her
prevail.
turning around a lot. Okay. We gotta step over 2 times. Here.
Beg them.
Go where we got it.
Night's chill shine petals hail.
Okay, that's that.
Whoa!
Going. This is good. I can.
Beg
Over
them.
here. Oh, jeez. This way, guys. That's close to the beam. Stand strong there, Dark Knight.
Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
Now stay on top of it. Even as midnight haze comes along. Run up this black.
Your
Have
end
to
is
kill
near.
one of them, please. Look at all that maneuvering I had to do. That was a long way to run, but we got to that fine.
In sunless gloom, black tendrils trail.
This. Yeah, we're definitely doing a lot better. We're at this point, and she's at 43%.
I'll
So
grind
this
you
is
under
far
my
better.
heel.
Good idea on the tank using that move. Right now.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh, that's a long way to run. Bring it over. Alright, we all got through it. Just a little extra damage.
Whoa!
Let's do it again. Here. In front. And yeah, there goes my Dragon Slave partner. From that point.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Oh, jeez. Forward. Oh, but stay in, crap. You have to stay in. Yeah, this is looking much better. Here, Howard.
Whoa!
Fans over here. Going up. Go right. Howard. Howard. Da-da-da. Howard. I'm still trying to use the pistol. Probably not the best time to use it, but I guess better than never.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Now or never, really. Also, that was a bad position. Yeah, this samurai keeps getting killed. But better than all the deaths we sustained previously, right? Yeah, better than all the deaths we sustained previously. And get on your feet for the final count. Move over here real quick. And run in to finish her off. There we go. There we go. Two faces down. She's been eclipsed. Yeah, young lady, you're out of gas. There we go. You shoot your buns, take the commendation and be proud of it. Yay, we won! The new Warrior of Light's first victory takes place at Castrum Fluminus in a victory over Tsukiyomi. Take that one to the bank! And so when it's all said and done... yeah, she's still breathing. Yeah. But I guess someone else wants to finish her off. And we shouldn't be surprised who it is either. Yeah, you're still alive? Yeah, he just shrugs it off, like whatever.
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down. My, such hostility! These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely did my duty as an Imperial officer. Will you surrender to anger then? Slay an anointed emissary to avenge a fallen foe?
Yeah.
You cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build. But I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This doorman woman has seen to that. The Empire cannot ally itself with any nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear on that point.
Even though you encouraged it.
It should have been mine. The power he bestowed upon her. I should have been the one to govern Dorma. I would have repaid his faith.
Yeah, so jealous.
No one alive loves him more than I.
Why don't you marry him then?
Instead, this harlot harlot betrayed his trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Yeah, there's only one thing you didn't count on.
Thank you, dear brother, for this precious gift. Vengeance.
Yeah, she still had some gas left. He's been impaled.
These people, our people, they ignore the corruption which festers beneath the surface. Cast aside that which is dirty and broken. Speak not of things which would disrupt their dreary little lives. Like you, Asahi. Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The first I swore to kill.
Yeah, that's right. She had it off of you too. Yeah, the blade gets twisted, and his blood is literally on her hands.
Such bliss. I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now I am satisfied.
Yeah, take him away.
You should feel honored, dear brother. I saved the last of my strength, just for you.
Yeah, that'll be painful. Yeah, remember me?
What's the matter? The Witch of Doma will soon be dead.
Gosetsu will warn you or Sugi deserved a kinder fate. I didn't get this. I don't remember what Gosetsu will warn you meant. What she says when you say this.
He will mourn to you, perhaps. I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
And so away she goes. Yeah, that takes care of that.
Lord Xenos.
Yeah, you're not dead yet. Oh man, not an echo.
Lord Xenos. I am at your disposal.
Asahi, you were born of Doma, yes?
Yes, my lord. I am honored that you would remember me. How may I serve?
You are hereby appointed Ambassador Plenipotentiary, and empowered to speak with the voice of the Emperor. Return to your native land of Doma, and announce your intention to sue for peace.
For peace?
Yeah.
Once negotiations are underway, you are to locate the acting Viceroy.
She lives? That is to say, I will, my lord.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary steps. Yotsuyu's faith is unreliable, but as a child raised to believe in the Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods. She need only wish it to be so.
I have something for you.
The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her. She will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life, I have dreamed of repaying your benevolence. Upon my honor, I swear to devote myself wholly to your service. All that you command will be done, no matter the cost. But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague. And I would remind the people of the threat we face. You
Careful with your
will be my
language
chosen
there,
agent.
Elizabeth.
The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
Well, to some extent, he kind of did.
My master, Lord Xenos, he will come for you.
Even laughs as he goes. Yeah, shut up already.
You have prevailed, I see.
And not a moment too soon. Yeah, you're not gonna like this.
She is gone?
I'm afraid so.
Wherefore did the Kami spare us, only to inflict this pain?
Death shall not want for company this day. You spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Lord Hien!
But then... So you came back.
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now. But our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here. But it seemed to me there was more to the tale.
Yeah. I saw a vision of Asahi's past.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
But how can that be? Xenos is dead. He took his own life after the battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion. The man's death was confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
Yeah. So much confusion.
I have no doubt you believe what you say. But what then is the explanation? That an impostor has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Corps? The idea is inconceivable, absurd. But worthy of investigation nonetheless. Our movement can ill afford to have a highly placed pretender undermining our efforts.
Your efforts may yet bear fruit. Tell me, what is to become of our prisoner exchange? Though we have already taken custody of our conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late Ambassador's second-in-command, it falls to me to speak on the Empire's behalf. And I'm happy to confirm our intent to proceed according to the original agreement.
Excellent.
Then let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
Indeed. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. As soon as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly, Pilus. I sense treachery awaits you there.
Yeah. And then the most bold thing ever said.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
Say what?
Alphino, have you gone mad?
Imposter or no, if Xenos was instructing Asahi on the finer points of ritual summoning, then experience tells us there is an Ascian waiting in the wings. Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
You truly mean to do this? In full knowledge of the danger?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions. Next to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the battlefield. But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
Yeah. This is your moment.
Tis not for me to stop you. But I would have you consider an alternative arrangement. Rather than braving the Empire as a simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Doma. Such a position should offer you some measure of protection.
Go then. You've obviously made up your mind.
Yeah, but she's not happy
Just
about
try
it.
not to do anything reckless, all right?
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
Lead on. Yeah, let's get out of this ugly place. Yeah, I guess we're back over to you. I knew or saw he was planning some manner of treachery, but a summoning? Thank the Kami you are here, my friend. None of us would have escaped Yotsu's vengeance had you not intervened. She was a pawn, aye, but she still had a choice, and she chose to submit to the ambassador's plan. It is little wonder Gosetsu departed in silence. I gather he left the same way he came, alone aboard a rowing boat. As for the conscripts, most made it to the Sikabune before the battle began in earnest, but the vessel yet awaits on the riverbank for those who do not flee in time. Then I suggest we put this doleful place behind us and make for the Enclave together. It would be a shame to miss the joyous reunion. So yeah, definitely a good idea to be on our way. And so, later that night, yeah, here they come a-running. Back to the people they love. We accomplished what we sought to do. And our new friend Shinji has a big smile on his face as well he should, and so does everyone else.
How often have I imagined this moment? Thank you for helping it come to pass.
Yeah, tears in their eyes, all sorts of emotions. It's just that kind of way around here right now. Oh, I am thoroughly expecting that there, Elizabeth. I am very much thoroughly expecting that we will have an encore to deal with. Yeah, you're welcome. And so away they go. And in the meantime...
Ah, there you are.
Yeah. Gosetsu returns. But with a bit of a different look.
Gosetsu, your hair.
My friend, what have you done?
Yeah, we're all shocked by this. Gosetsu shaving his head.
An old man who cannot raise his blade has no place in the service of a young lord. Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. See if Chelsea Gosetsu or don't leave us, Gosetsu! I want this one because I didn't get to show this one off before.
This is no forlorn and final farewell. Send me on my way with a smile, my friend.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'Tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Dorma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over.
Yes, you have. Hey,
Go
look at all
in
those happy
peace,
faces.
my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before.
Yes, you get to take a look at the people who have been with you throughout this journey that you've gone on, Gosetsu, and as you prepare to start on your new one.
And with that, I take my leave.
And so away he goes. Off for parts unknown. Alright, Hien. Oh, Kosetsu. Fair journey to you, my friend. A bittersweet occasion, but yet there is ample cause to be grateful. Pray join us in the Kiancon. I would thank you properly. Yeah, I think it's time we change back into something more worthy of a civilian. Yeah, for those of you watching, I would certainly encourage you to expect whenever Shinji is around to see him wearing this when he's not in combat. I mean, it is very much in line with the clothes worn by the people of Suino Sato, similar to the people in the Ruby Sea. So, he should be wearing something like this. Our brothers and sisters are returned to us, and the dream of Doma's restoration is that much closer to being realized. It is a day that will live on in memory, and one that would never have dawned without the courageous actions of the Scions. On behalf of Doma and her people, we give you our deepest thanks. Well, you are quite welcome. Lest you think me complacent, I assure you I have not forgotten the dark cloud on the horizon. That Xenos lives as a source of grave concern, mayhap the gravest. Yet there is little to be done with but wait for Alphinaud to send word. Until then I plan to devote myself to fulfilling the promise I made to Kosetsu, by building a nation in which none need live in fear. I confess I miss him already, but the thought that he has at last found peace goes some way to softening the blow. I wonder, did you ever stop to ask yourself why he showed Yotsuyu such kindness? I believe the answer lies in past tragedy, specifically the death of his wife and daughter during the invasion. Though he hid it well, they were never far from his thoughts, and in Yotsuyu's childlike mien, I believe he saw not a fallen tyrant, but the little girl who was lost to him. After the loss of his family, Dosetsu devoted himself wholly to the service of his country. He suffered any hardship, strove beyond the limits of endurance without hesitation or complaint. Though Tsuyu can never truly replace his daughter, I hope that with her at his side, he might live out the remainder of his days in relative contentment. Would that the Kami had been so minded. Even now I labour to discern any meaning in Yotsuyu's fate. To deliver her from certain death with no memory of her sins, only to leave her at the mercy of her stepbrother. Can that have truly been their will? That I cannot tell you. The will of the Kami is not for us to know. But what I do know is that for a brief moment, a girl known as Tsuyu lived among us. And that she brought with her a whisper of respite for a grieving heart. And with that, we'll take our 3,000 gil for the quest being done. And there we go. So I know that the next one is Under the Moonlight, of course. But we're gonna go ahead and bring things to an end here, because we've now passed our 14 hours of this particular event, and I think it is only appropriate that it ends here in Doma, given that we have accomplished so much here, liberating the place and making it truly a nice little home for all these returning former conscripts. It's the right place to bring it to an end. And for those of you who are wondering, I have been able, over the course of the last 2 weeks, to get Shinji here to be able to make enough donations to be able to successfully complete the 10,000 stalls. So those are now fully operational. Of course, we still lack the thing that matters most, the ability to buy stuff from here. I don't know if they'll ever allow us to buy anything from here, but it would be really nice to be able to do that, and getting the opportunity to enjoy some of the dumplings and sushi and other things that are around here, and ramen I see over on the left here, and just so much that I wish I could buy some of this stuff. I wish it was worth something that could be made for sale, but alas, not the case. Nonetheless, our journey, which started in Gridania, took us to Ul'dah, then to Costa del Sol, then to Rhalgr's Reach, now ends on Doman soil. And with our 3 Warriors of Light past and present, our Lady of the Special Events, and for you all to get to see the first glimpse of the new Warrior of Light who will take up the mantle in 2019 with the new expansion. I am very grateful and honored to have had all of you join me for this journey. Whether you saw all of it or just some of it, it was worth it to commemorate the 5th anniversary since the launch of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, and knowing that I cannot believe that it's now been me doing videos of this game and streams of this game now for 4.5 years. And to think that when patch 4.4 comes around next month, we will officially reach Let's Play video of Final Fantasy XIV content number 500. Most people never get to a Let's Play that has 500 videos on it. It's very, very rare and uncharted territory, and so few ever get to a milestone like this. The fact that I get to share with all of you just really makes me appreciate how much I enjoy this game, how far it's come, and what we have to look forward to in the future. It's just got so much for me to enjoy, and the fact that I've been able to share the love with 5 different characters, 5 different primary characters, of course, as well as, of course, for those of you who have watched me on Twitch setting the world records for completing the 2.0 storyline in the fastest time, which I'm sorry to say, for those of you who are aware of that I was doing that on Twitch, unfortunately, the people who are responsible for the video game speedrunning website that I submitted my time to, they've chosen not to recognize my current best time of completing the 2.0 main story, the initial main story of A Realm Reborn, in 15 hours, 45 minutes, and 39 seconds. So since they're not going to recognize it, I'm going to be doing something to hopefully deal with the problem. And that will be next Saturday. I will be back here with another attempt to lower my time of 15 hours, 45 minutes, 39 seconds for the fastest 2.0 A Realm Reborn clear. I will create a new character and try and beat my time, because I know there's still plenty of room for improvement. And we know that we are going to hopefully have some better luck, and if so, we will submit the time that I would post to a website that will hopefully credit me as a world record holder. So here's hoping that next Saturday on September the 1st, that you guys will join me for my next attempt at doing Final Fantasy XIV 2.0 main story, and that we can try and get a faster time than what we have before. Because I've already had the opportunity to set an initial time back in May, and then I set one back in July, and now I'll be looking to do so again next week. So hopefully we'll see how things go with that. And of course, tomorrow we get to hopefully find out what we've been missing with the second half of the Rising. That's something that's still not known to us because, of course, of the glitching that occurred that resulted in half the event being not available. So here's hoping that things will work better for tomorrow in regards to that, because yeah, even though this Final Fantasy XIV 5th Anniversary series of webcasts may be over today, the celebrations on this channel are not yet done. So hopefully tomorrow we'll, as I said, we'll have the content that we're looking for the second half of the Rising, and we can look forward to getting the experience of that and see what it finally looks like. So yeah, the celebrations may not be done, but as far as today is concerned, it certainly is. Thank you to everyone who has been with me throughout the entire journey of our 14 hours plus of Final Fantasy XIV's 5th anniversary with Edie, Mathia, Rika, Corinne, and our new Warrior of Light, Shinji. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys here tomorrow for the resumation, if that's such a word. Yeah, I'm getting my Stephen Colbert on. The resuming of the Rising for commemorating Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn's 5th anniversary. And so, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching tonight's stream, as well as the ones before. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.